What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Yo Ass Hungry Now. And you know what today feels like? It feels like a pie day.
Yeah, what do you do in Life Gives You Lemons?
You make lemon meringue pie. We're gonna show you how to make our from scratch pie dough, filling, and obviously meringue. Now let's get into this recipe. First thing we gotta do to make a pie is make pie dough. We're gonna start by measuring out 285 grams of all-purpose flour in our bowl here. Next, we'll be grating up 1 cup of frozen butter. The frozen butter allows it to melt slower and give us a flakier pie crust. You're gonna mix that up with your hands just to start coating all of that butter in the flour. And then once you have a nice crumbly dough to start forming, you're gonna add ice water. Just enough to let the dough come together. See how this shaggy dough begins to form? We're gonna gently knead it together, not trying to create too much gluten. We don't want to have a tough dough. We're going to laminate it twice, so that essentially means folding it into thirds, pressing it out, folding it into thirds, pressing it out, and we will plastic wrap it and throw it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. So while our dough is chilling in the fridge, we're going to make the lemon curd. We're going to start off by separating 6 eggs from the yolks and whites. Put the whites in one bowl for the meringue, yolks in the other bowl for the curd. Once you got your yolks in a bowl, you're going to add 200 grams of sugar to that. Then you're just going to take a whisk and mix together the egg yolks and sugar until there's one homogeneous mixture. Then we will be dicing up butter to mount into the curd at the end. You're going to put that in the fridge. You're going to zest 2 lemons, and you're going to juice 4 total to give us half a cup of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Add that to the bowl with a teaspoon of salt. Give it a little mix. You're going to bring it over to the pot on a double boiler. You're just going to mix this mixture until it becomes doubled in size, or you can coat the back of a spoon. In the meantime, you're going to want to roll out your chilled pie dough and get it baking in the oven. So you're just going to take a rolling pin and press it out from the middle, making it about ½ an inch thick. Then you're going to transfer over your pie dough into a pie pan and begin to press it into the pie plate gently. You don't want to tear the pie. They're going to cut off any excess pie that you have leaning over the sides and crimp the edges if you'd like. Or you can just even press them down with a fork. Then you're going to put a piece of parchment paper into the center and get a pie weight on there. Now, right now here I'm going to be using rice, but you can use dried beans or anything that won't burn in the oven. You're going to set your oven to 400 degrees and bake your pie shell for about 15 minutes. Once that time is up, you'll take the pie out, remove the rice from the center, and dock the center of the pie to help it not rise in the middle. Put it back in the oven for about 7 to 9 minutes. And now you can see our lemon curd has thickened up significantly. We can mount in the butter to there now. Just stir it in, that cold butter, to give us a nice rich velvety texture to the lemon curd. Then you're going to want to place your lemon curd in the fridge and let it cool completely before filling your pie shell. Take out your pie dough from the oven, let that rest, and make the meringue. You're going to whisk together your egg whites with 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar and slowly add in ½ a cup of white sugar until soft peaks begin to form. Then continue to whisk your meringue for about 2 more minutes until stiff peaks form like this. You want it to stand up on its own. Now we can begin to fill our pie, pour the curd into your crust, and pipe on the meringue, making sure to get it right to the crust. You don't want to show any of that yellow filling underneath. Look at that beautiful pie. We're going to bake this in the oven at 350 degrees on the low shelf for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until it looks golden brown like this. Just going to take that pie out and let it rest for an hour before putting it into the fridge and letting it sit up for at least 4 more or overnight. Enjoy the meringue pie.
Ladies and gentlemen, lemon meringue pie. Boom! Look at that.
We're going to throw it in the fridge overnight, let it sit up, and enjoy it another day. So we won't be eating it right now.
Bro, I'm so tempted.
Sorry, man. It'll fall apart if we dig into it now. Feel a little jiggle? Alright, we'll see you next Saturday. Peace.